Once there was a small village where people lived simple lives and worked very hard to earn their daily bread. In that village lived a poor laborer. He did not own land, a shop, or any business. All he had were his strong hands, an old shovel, and a donkey. Every morning before sunrise, he would leave his small hut and go to dig soil from the ground. He worked under the hot sun for hours, loading the soil onto his donkey, and then walked to the market to sell it. This was how he survived. His life followed the same routine every single day. One day, while digging as usual, his shovel hit something hard. He stopped and cleared the soil with his hands. Soon, he found a stone buried deep in the ground. It looked different from ordinary stones. It was smooth, bright, and shiny. The sunlight reflected on it, making it sparkle. The laborer picked it up and looked at it from all sides. He had never seen such a stone before, but he had no knowledge about precious stones. To him, it was just a nice-looking rock. He shrugged his shoulders and thought, it's just a pretty stone. It's not going to change my life. Without thinking much, he tied it around his donkey's neck with a rope, just like an ornament, and continued with his work as if nothing special had happened. The next day, as he walked through the village with his donkey, people noticed the shiny stone hanging from the donkey's neck. Some villagers stopped and looked at it with curiosity. Among them was a wealthy merchant who owned a grocery shop in the village. The merchant had sharp eyes and a habit of noticing unusual things. When he saw the sparkling stone, he stopped the laborer. "What is this shiny thing tied around your donkey's neck?" the merchant asked. The laborer smiled simply and replied, "Oh, it's just a stone I found while digging yesterday. It looked nice, so I tied it here." The merchant stared at the stone for a while. He didn't know its true value either, but he liked how it looked. He thought it would be nice to hang it in his shop as decoration. So he asked, "Will you sell it to me?" The laborer thought for a moment. To him, the stone had no real worth. He said, "Yes, you can have it. Give me 50 rupees. The merchant was happy. He immediately paid 50 rupees, untied the stone from the donkey's neck, and took it to his shop. He tied it to the weighing scale so that everyone who came to the shop could see it. Customers noticed it every day and admired its shine, saying how beautiful it looked. Days passed. One afternoon, a jeweler came into the grocery shop to buy some items. As soon as he entered, his eyes fell on the sparkling stone hanging from the scale. He moved closer, examined it carefully, and his heart skipped a beat. He immediately recognized it. It was not an ordinary stone. It was a diamond, and not just any diamond, but a very rare and valuable one. Trying to stay calm, the jeweler asked the merchant, "Where did you get this stone?" The merchant replied casually, "Oh, I bought it from a poor laborer for 50 rupees. It's just a nice decoration." The jeweler could hardly believe his ears. His mind started racing with thoughts of wealth and profit. He wanted that diamond at any cost. He asked, "Will you sell it to me?" The merchant said calmly, "Yes, I'll sell it for 100 rupees. The jeweler frowned. Even though he knew the diamond was worth a fortune, his greedy mind did not want to pay 100 rupees. He thought he could outsmart the merchant. He said, "That's too much. I'll give you 80 rupees. Take it or leave it." The merchant shook his head. "No, my price is 100 rupees. If you want it, pay the price." The jeweler hesitated. His greed made him think he could come back later and get it for less. So he said, "Fine, I'll come tomorrow. We'll talk then." And he left the shop. That same evening, another jeweler passed through the village. His car broke down, and while waiting for help, he walked into the grocery shop. The moment he saw the sparkling stone, he stopped. He looked at it closely and instantly realized its true value. Unlike the first jeweler, he did not waste time thinking. He asked the merchant, "Will you sell this stone?" The merchant replied, "Yes, for 100 rupees, without asking any questions or trying to bargain. The jeweler immediately took out the money, paid 100 rupees, and left with the diamond. He knew that delaying even for a moment could cost him the opportunity. The next morning, the first jeweler returned to the shop with confidence, thinking he would get the diamond at a lower price. But when he looked at the weighing scale, the stone was gone. Shocked, he asked loudly, "Where is that stone? Did you sell it?" The merchant replied calmly, "Yes. Yesterday evening, another man came and bought it for 100 rupees. The jeweler slapped his forehead in anger and regret. "You fool," he shouted. "That was not just a shiny stone. It was a priceless diamond worth a fortune, and you sold it for only 100 rupees. The merchant smiled and replied softly, "Sir, think carefully. You knew it was priceless. Yet you argued over 20 rupees and walked away. Because of that, you lost everything. So tell me, who is the real fool? Me, who sold it, or you, who let it slip away? The jeweler stood there silently. He had no answer. His own greed and delay had robbed him of a golden opportunity. Friends, this story teaches us a very important lesson in life. Sometimes, we lose great opportunities because we try to be too clever or too stingy. Saving money is good, but not at the cost of missing something valuable. Opportunities do not wait forever. When the right moment comes, we must act. If we keep delaying and overthinking, someone else will take what could have been ours. Remember, the best time to act is now, because tomorrow may be too late.